Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the oil pump in a Poulan Pro 5020 AV. See, so oil's supposed to come out of here when the pump's going, but it is not on the saw. I've heard that the spring can get damaged pretty easy, or the plastic, it's plastic gears inside. And if it stops oiling for a little bit or gets clogged up and gets too hot, they get really soft and then they strip. So to remove the clutch, you need a special tool. It is 3116. They make two of these. There's a 3112. The two, whatever you want to call these, lugs aren't wide enough for this particular saw. So make sure you get the 3116. I'll leave that number in the description below too as well. So I'm gonna just try to do this with an impact wrench, and since it goes fast enough it should remove it. If it does not, what we're gonna need to do is take the spark plug out and put a piece of rope in there to stop the piston from going all the way. They do make metal stops that you can screw in there, but I've heard that those damage the piston, so we're not going to use one of those. Hopefully this will work. So I'm going to pause the video and try it. I wish I had a tripod so I could show you when I try it, so you can laugh at me if it doesn't work. So, but we're going to give it a try. And if I get it off, I'll come back and it'll be off. And if not, we will get a piece of rope and do the piston thing. Alright, we are back and we got it off. If you can, try to make sure the clutch comes up with it with that spring, so it's easier to get it back on after, because it's a pain in the butt to get the clutch plates and all that back together with that spring. Centrifugal clutch. They're amazing. So next there's a big washer you take out, and the top part of the centrifugal clutch. And there's a washer here. And there's a spring that's supposed to come up here that spins, but I don't see it, so that could be our issue. So next we have star screws. This is the oil pump down here. And it goes over here and this holds it down. And this is where it comes out of the reservoir. And then it comes up and goes out of there. So I'm going to clean this up, get it all looking nice, and then we'll take it apart. Alright, we are back. So these are T20, and those are what we'll be removing to pull this up and out. Sometimes if your oil pump is not pumping, this also can be messed up. This is your oil filter. I'm going to get a needle nose pliers to get that stuff out. So I will be right back. Alright, so you just pull it on out and check it. This one looks completely fine, so we'll just use this one. And we'll keep the new one in the, I have a kit that has everything. So the number for the kit is 576753201, so you know. But we'll just use this and then we'll have a spare one. So we'll put that back in. The rubber on it has a circle or half circle and a flat spot, so you know exactly how it goes in. You just push it down in. So, alright, next we'll be removing the oil pump. Alright, we're back. After taking the two screws out, it just pulls right up. There you can see, that's where it is. Here's the oil pump. Alright, and here's our culprit right here. As you can see, it was a stripped gear, and it was stuck there, not spinning. So that is why we'll be replacing it. And this just comes right off. We can reuse this so we can keep the old one, or the new one, for later. And we'll replace the bad oil pump. Alright, so let's open up the kit here. As you can see, nice and good. So let me pause the video. I'm going to clean up in here a little, and then I'll come back. Alright, I'm back. Here's the new oil pump. I'm going to spray some PV Blaster on here, maybe grease it up with just a teeny bit to make it spin a little easier. And then we'll be putting it in here. You need this, and you got to make sure that that hole in there lines up with that, but it's pretty easy. It all goes right in. So let me get a little grease, put it on here, and then we will put it in. Alright, I got that greased up, so it actually spins a lot easier now. So if you can see here, what happens is it picks up the oil in there, spins it around, and then pushes it out the other side. And when it's in here, you put it in here, and there's those two holes, and it sucks it from the bottom there and pushes it up out the top, and then it oils it up as you're going. Yeah, so let's get it put back together. Alright, we have the new oil pump pushed down in there. Next we will attach that into the reservoir, up for the oil reservoir. Nice and in. Push that down, make sure it's in there, and we'll put in the screws. Alright, we have that part screwed in. Next part is the washer. That goes right there. Then the clutch basket. Another washer. And then you put in the centrifugal clutch. So I'm going to pause the video because the way my clutch came apart is going to be a pain in the butt to get back together. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back after I get that put back together. Alright, we're back. I actually found out that there's only supposed to be two pieces, not three. And the clutch actually cracked. So I'm going to be ordering a new clutch before I put it all back together. So, but that is how you put in a new oil pump on a Poulan Pro 5020 AV. After you get the clutch back in, that is it, and it's back together. So remember that it's threaded the opposite way. It says right on it. And if you use an impact wrench, you shouldn't have to use a piston stop. So let me know if this helped you out on repairing your Poulan Pro. I hope it does. In the comments below, let me know if you have any tips on any of this stuff. And hit that like button and subscribe. It does help us out and helps us to keep making videos in the future. So we will see you guys later.